yeah, I put Dama on the other side because your tail thing.
I have to move you and shrink you. You're like so big and legless.
That's what she said.
Where are your leggies?
I still don't have them. They said it would be April, I think. Yeah, I think they forgot. They told me they would do it because then I messaged them and I was like, "So how are we coming on them leggies?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, so I won't have time until like XYZ."
Jesus Christ!
And I was like, I thought you said next week. Where is it? Best I can offer is something around April 24th.
Jesus.
Mizu, fuck. I'm sorry, chat.
Mizu was
all
muted.
I said was hi and that I won't have my leggies until April 24th. You didn't miss much. Don't worry, chat.
Worry about it.
Worry about everything. MS, get some estrogen, start acting up too. Who got estrogen?
Got estrogen.
No shorts for Dama to appreciate yet. No, we've got shorts. I just don't have leggies. There's a difference.
Yeah, he has shorts, just no legs. I want to see the fishnet. We can match.
And then my new character has fishnet too, just on a different spot. So Dahmers, how are you going today?
I'm doing okay. I woke up pretty cold and I'm still pretty cold.
What a baby.
Not my
I'm
fault.
just over here crying about nothing, chat.
No.
Wuss.
What?
I'm a good boy.
No.
But Dama was trying to do their F list, despite my my suggestion that it would be a bad idea and it would take forever. And then Dama, would you like to tell the class what you figured out?
It's too long. I made the count like 20 minutes prior to stream. I was like, oh, this shouldn't take too long. It's taken God forever.
Which Dama would have known if they listened to me, but they didn't listen to me.
I didn't listen. I just listen. I didn't think about it until the middle of the night. Like, oh shit, yeah, I was supposed to do that. Of all the things I wrote down to do this week, that wasn't one of them.
You chose to do that, so that one's on you. I told you, it's a long process. It's a big list.
Too long.
That's what she said.
You way too.
So much sin in one place, you'd think it was hell. It is, technically. Oh yeah, Dama used ChatGPT to think of a podcast name, and they came up with Sinner's Tide.
No. Sinner's Tide was my idea. The screenshots with fucking Grok, those were ones that were just I some of them were funny, but I didn't go with any of them. I came up with Sinner's Tide on my own.
There were a lot of them that were very sexual because Dama was trying to make it a very sexual podcast.
It's not.
Dama just wants this to be a everyday porno.
No, because we wanted like a innuendo, so like, just make it a little saucy, a little spicy, and then it came up with those things.
Don't listen to Dama, chat. Dama's lying to all of you. Dama just wants this whole thing to be a lewd process.
Your name have any other meaning? I derived my name from a Latin phrase, if that helps, I guess.
Would you like to tell the class more about it?
So,
as always, the succubus will make it sexual.
I'm not a succubus.
Well, chat seems to think you are, so you are now. Dahmer's the succubus.
But, my name came from, the Latin phrase for damnation of memory. So,
well,
yeah.
isn't that, on brand, I guess?
Even more on brand that I have a goldfish memory.
Oh, so what does your name mean? It means damnation of memory. Okay, calm down. It's like one of those kids on DeviantArt.
Oh no! No. I was never active on DeviantArt. I just like looked through it because of like a fucking anime I watched, and there was like ship art of certain characters.
That's fair. Where'd I put my glasses? Dama and Memoriae, I always forget when I need them the most. Dama means lady in Spanish, so it's like the opposite of Vtuber.
What? You think I'm a femboy?
Well, I mean, you could be.
I could be.
Do you not want to be?
I mean, if that's how people see me, then I don't care.
Sounds like a post-drunk situation.
It's like a blob.
A gender blob.
A gender blob.
It goes with your gender fluid.
It came with your gender fluid.
Do you remember that was a big joke people would tell?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it makes sense.
It does.
Gotta change out your gender fluid every 10,000 miles. I mean, how many sexual encounters is that? Like, what is 10,000 miles of sexual encounter?
I don't know.
Oh, you gotta figure it out. It's very important. Here's your complimentary LLC gender fluid Fanta. Depends on the country, average schlong length. Fair point, fair point.
Fair.
Chat, what's your country's average schlong length?
I am also very interested in everyone else's life.
I've never measured.
Me neither.
Is it a sexual encounter every 10,000 miles, or is it one sexual encounter every mile? You're getting too much into the weeds now, chat. Gotta be careful getting into the weeds. dangerous.
Cherry.
4 is average in my country. Oh, you're in one of the countries with the micro penises. You poor soul. So, Dama, did you get to watch any of the Under the Tea podcast last night?
Did.
Did you stick around for the part where somebody was like desperately asking for my sexual encounters in chat?
I did. I was I was kind of interested.
What about the movie theater one?
Yes.
So, chat, we'll do the sexual encounter stream today because apparently everybody is desperate to know what happened in my my younger years. So I dated a girl on and off, like all through high school, who, in retrospect, was a bit of a slut. But when you are a guy and you're just like horny all the time in high school, you kind of just don't care.
Fair.
Which is why all those bully shows never make sense to me, where everybody's calling the girl a slut. No, trust me, every guy is lining up.
Yeah.
That's just how it is with guys. But like we had tried it basically everywhere, other than like in a bedroom. But we finish high school and she heads off to college. And again, I'm the dumb naive one who's like, oh, we have such a good relationship. You know, she's gonna come back from college and we're gonna be in a beautiful like little family or whatever the fuck I had going on in my head. She comes back after a couple months, I think, for like just visiting family or something. And it's right when the new Lord of the Rings came out, the Hobbit ones. It was when the second one came out with the big dragon, Desolation of Smaug, or Smog, or whatever you're supposed to say his name as. And she's like, hey, you know, I have like 2 free tickets to like a midnight showing of this. Do you want to go with me? I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. We can hang out, and it'll be a date, and it'll be great. So we get in the movie theater, and first off, I don't remember anything about that movie other than being bored as fuck the entire time. It was long and it was slow. It was a boring ass movie. And about like 30 minutes into it, she just looks over and she says, "You want to fuck?"
Oh god.
Like, you want some fuck? It's like, okay, sure, why not? So we not getting into like the nitty gritty, but you know, we do our stuff in the movie theater. We finish up, sit back down. And there's like this weird, awkward silence for a minute. And then she just looks over and says, "So there's something I need to tell you. I'm pregnant." And I was like, well, shit.
I'm assuming...
Say anything else, she immediately goes, "Pretty sure it's not yours."
I was about to say, it's like, was it you?
And then she goes, "So while I was in college, I cheated on you like several times."
Wow.
Like, I don't know how to feel about this. Like we went from boring movie to sex to pregnant to cheating. Like there's so many levels.
Wow.
And she's like, "I thought it would be easier to break the news to you if you were like happy, but then the movie was boring."
That's such a
like,
woman thing to do. What the fuck?
Then the movie was boring, so I had to think of a plan B.
Fucking Lord.
And then I forget exactly what I said, but it was basically something along the lines of, "Well, what now?" And she's like, Well, I've already gotten engaged to him, so we probably shouldn't see each other after this. I was like, you should...
What the fuck?
It was so many levels.
That
It like never stopped.
is such a fuck. What in the roller coaster? What? That's such a woman thing to do. What the hell? Also, hi chat. Hello.
Started off chat. I've told this story before. People like love this one because it's so like all over the place. Just so we're clear, even though she says like she's pretty sure it's not mine, based on the time period, there is a non-zero chance it is, but it's not my business anymore.
Oh my god.
So Dama, do you have any stories?
Not as crazy as that. No, mine's boring as hell compared to you.
Oh, come on. I doubt yours is boring.
Not in a movie theater with the pregnant girl that cheated.
You're telling us that there's a non-zero chance there's a mini Mizu in the world? God help us.
Be a mini Mizu somewhere.
It's a possibility, yes.
How do you
But
follow up with the clusterfuck story?
The Femboy spread his seed far and wide for A- for effort. Not even Batman could beat that info out of me.
Yeah,
You can
honestly,
sue for
I would
child
just take
support.
that to the grave. I'd die with that knowledge.
I don't see the problem.
I see so many problems.
I just don't think it's that bad.
I mean, I guess moral of the story is that girl is meant for the streets.
She was in fact meant for the streets, yeah.
It's like, if she did it with you in the movie theater while engaged and pregnant and doesn't know who the father could be, she's just meant for the streets.
Nah, she said it was his. I just, you know,
Are we
given the
sure?
time- Nah, I'm just saying, given the time frame, non-zero chance, she's incorrect. Chat converting rip to emotes automatically. Interesting. Sluts are meant for the streets. They are.
They are.
Honestly, wasn't even good sex.
It wasn't even good either. This is like a fucking car crash and then turning into a train wreck.
Look, bro, all I'm saying is she was dry as a bone.
That's even worse.
I mean, yeah.
There's too many problems to count. The biggest one is the possibility of a mini fish.
I don't know, I think that's the best part.
Did you never think of doing like a paternity test?
I don't think she cared.
Lord.
Cause she had already decided she wanted to be with him. So I'm like, okay, yeah, have it. You do you, hun.
I wanted to break it off when you were happy.
mean, it worked.
If that happened to me, I'd be like, what do you mean when I'm happy?
I don't know, it worked out. Mizu's personal NTR fanfic.
Literally.
Look, bro, it worked. Alright. She's happy. I'm happy. What was that, Abacus? So in a few years, there could be a grand fish. We must be cautious.
We must be cautious.
If I'm thinking about it, because I don't remember exactly when this happened, but they would definitely be in elementary school already. Mizu was the bull. No, bro, that's just the way the world, the cookie crumbles sometimes, you know?
What needs to happen now is the Oreo and the fish need to hook up to see if a hybrid is possible. What the fuck?
No comment, chat.
No comment. That would be a weird ass hybrid.
So, Dama, how do you want to follow that up? Go on, the chat's listening.
I'm genuinely at a loss for words. I don't fucking know. Let me think. Trying to think of something that like isn't too personal, but like is still kind of funny.
Go as personal as possible. Really get in there, dig deep. DD. Maybe my kid out there somewhere kind of personal.
I don't know. I don't have anything.
Oh, come on, you got something.
I really don't.
I believe in you, Dama.
I could tell that one, maybe, but
Mizu, are you and Dama not using shared chat?
shared chat.
That's a lot of work, bro.
Isn't shared chat only for Twitch?
I think so.
On Twitch, I don't have anybody. I mean, I am streaming there, but no one's on Twitch right now. I mean, the best I got that I'm willing to tell is like a E6 story.
Unironically, whatever you tell, I think I can still one-up you with another E6.
It's like, I think yours will trample over anything I have to say.
No, Go on. I want to hear it.
Oh, okay.
Tell the chat.
So, many years ago, I had e-sex with some guy that like I was with online. We were you know, in the middle of the tea, and then he, in his wise wisdom, decided to use the end of a toilet brush as a penetration thing. And then it makes me cringe thinking about it. He had a little accident. Accident because of him. And I'm so glad that I looked away. Very glad that I looked away.
What kind of accident are we talking here?
Shit himself. If that wasn't the first time he shit himself.
What kind of relationship was this?
It was a purely online dating, like long distance, to the point where like we were in different countries.
Why,
It was
though?
I was young and stupid.
A little bit, yeah.
And he was older than me.
By how much?
Like 4 years.
It's the part of the stream where Mizu talks about his relationships. I already did. You showed up late.
But it was a European.
European
Kind
something.
European something.
No, you have to go back and watch the beginning of the stream. Cause I told the big story. The one that everybody always wants to hear for some reason.
I feel like nothing will top that.
There's something out there. There's definitely something out there. I believe in it. Oh, so I had for a while a e-girlfriend through Second Life. Not even like a video sharing thing, just like just through Second Life. And this was when I was a lot younger. She was a lot older. I will not give specifics on that. Just a lot younger, a lot older. And she convinced me, or I don't know if she actually convinced me, or if it was just more of the young horny boy will kind of go for anything with legs sort of deal. Because she was always talking about how she was a real-life Futanari with both functioning parts, which is not a thing, by the way. But she'd go on and on about it. And that she had psychic abilities that as long as you would believe, she could molest you through the computer.
What the fuck?
And if you didn't feel it, you just didn't believe hard enough.
That's supposed to be like the ghost touching in like VR chat or something.
I guess. She was very adamant. If you could not feel it, it was a skill issue.
That's fucking crazy.
These are the people you meet on the internet. Mizu was into phantom sensing before it was cool. No, I couldn't feel anything, bro. Apparently, I had a skill issue. And she insisted on her little phantom sensing game instead of just like send me a nude picture. Which I much would have preferred.
Yeah.
Mizu couldn't activate the phantom blowy. I figured out one day I still have my chat logs with her.
Oh god.
Apparently Second Life just like saves all of your chat logs all the time. So when I re-downloaded Second Life and I went to the folder to see what was still in it, it just had like all of my chat logs ever saved. That's horrendously embarrassing to read through.
Yeah, I think I still have like some people's DMs from when I played IMVU. Some of those messages were like deleted, like some of the message history is like deleted. So I'm surprised Second Life does that. They save the entire thing.
Oh yeah, they just save the entire thing in a notepad document on your computer.
IMVU does not do that. They delete fucking old messages, and I don't even think they say anything about it either.
Skill issue. I'm glad I never used the chat in MMOs. Yeah, chat, if you were a kid, it was just grooming constantly.
Yeah.
Me and Dama both accept it, and Lumi.
Is Second Life even a thing anymore? I think it's still around. So is IMVU.
It will never die, chat.
IMVU is like trying to do like NFTs or like some sort of like token thing. I think.
What?
Yeah, they want to do like crypto or something. I think. I forget what they're actually trying to do.
Good luck with that. Whatever they feel like doing, I guess. Really wish Skype saved some of my chat logs. Salute to Skype, may come this year.
Yeah, Skype is dead. I never use Skype though.
Thank God I got all that out while chat data was a liability, not an asset. Oh no, it honestly probably should have been a liability to a lot of these places.
It should.
Like, you're telling me you have detailed records of all the kids that have been groomed on your platform? At that point, just delete it, bro. Skype was peak gaming chat back in the day. Oh, I can tell this here because I don't know if I've told it to your chat, but I know I've told it to my chat before. Do you remember the Nazi grandma story?
I do.
I don't know how I end up in these relationships, by the way. It just happens. But chat, I dated a girl right out of high school after the other one kind of fell through, who was a girl I had gone to high school with. She's very shy, a little retarded, but it's okay. All women are a little retarded, it's just how they are.
I like my girls a little stupid.
Yeah. But, so we, on the suggestion of a couple of our different friends, they were like, oh, you two would be so good for each other. We're like, okay, yeah, sure, we'll date, and we'll see how it goes. And for a while, it was fine. The only two issues I had with it was she wasn't very communicative. Like, she could go weeks and just not message you back, which I don't like. It just kind of annoys me, I guess. and she would not do anything like physically sexual at all, point blank. I mentioned it on stream last night, but at one point, after like a ridiculous amount of convincing, I got her to give me a thigh job. And a day later, she comes to my house with what is apparently a store-bought AIDS testing kit. And she makes me take the AIDS testing kit, and then she immediately goes, also, you better hope like my period comes this month. And I was like, we didn't even stick anything in. What do you mean?
Is she ill-informed?
Apparently, that was the day I learned she's a hypochondriac, which she
Lord.
just chose to never mention, I guess.
But imagine getting pregnant from a thigh job. It's not even possible.
She thought you could. But yeah, she was very wild about it. But anyways, one day I go to her house and her barely there grandmother is there. Apparently she was very, very old. Like she had her daughter when she was in like her 30s. And then her daughter had my girlfriend at the time when she was in her 30s. So there was like a very, very big like age gap in the family. And her grandmother is just like sitting in the chair doing her grandmother things. And I walk through the door and her grandmother like just immediately lights up. Like it's the most excited I've ever seen like a woman of her age. Like just seeing me, and I'm absolutely confused. Like I don't understand. Like normally when a girl brings a guy home, the reception we get is a bit more negative.
Yeah.
Or a bit more like accusatory, you know? Like what are your intentions with my granddaughter kind of deal.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend's like, just, you know, sit with grandma, don't take anything she says to heart, and I'll be right back. I just need to help my mom with something. So she leaves, and I'm sitting by grandma, and grandma's just like happy and talking to me, but it's hard to understand her because she has like some kind of accent. And my girlfriend walks back in, and grandmother looks at girlfriend and goes, "Why did you not tell me you would be bringing home such a beautiful Aryan boy?" We can finally have beautiful Aryan babies, just as the Führer intended. I kind of look at her like, what the what does that mean?
It means what it means.
Come to find out, apparently her grandmother was unironically Hitler Youth back in Germany before they moved to America.
Who would have thunk?
So her grandmother, in her old, more dementia age, had kind of reverted back a little bit to her time in Germany, and was very excited that her son that had married a Jewish woman was now going to have a daughter that was going to marry a pure Aryan boy.
Good fucking Lord.
I was like, I don't know how to.
Beautiful blonde hair, blue-eyed babies.
She was so excited about it. Oh, it was wild. And it's like, how do you respond to that? Like, what do you say?
I wouldn't even know what to say.
Like, okay, yes, Mrs. Girlfriend's grandmother, you will have beautiful Aryan babies from me, I guess. I will make sure all of your daughter's children are blonde hair and blue-eyed. Like, there's no good response to it, you know what I mean?
Even I wouldn't even know what to say.
Yeah, and it's like, you could have prepared me for this before we got here today. Like, just a heads up. You heard Grandma, let's get to it. It's just one of those things where, I don't know how I end up in these situations.
I don't know how do you end up in these situations.
Apparently I just attract crazy women. Because I only have, 2 other, like, wacky girlfriends other than that. But one of them was, like, very low effort wacky, right? Where the only thing with her is she didn't, like, she was just schizo, I guess. Like, not actually schizo, but she acted it.
Yeah.
And I remember at one point, she, like, just randomly flips her shit on me one day. And is like, okay, yeah, and, like, we need to break up. And she won't give me a reason. She's, like, just flipping out completely. And me being me is just kind of like, okay, yeah, sure, fuck it, whatever, I guess. Sucks, I thought it was a good relationship, but bye, I guess. So, that by itself would kind of be whatever. But a week later, I kind of meet another girl at the school, and we start, like, not even dating, we're just having casual conversations. And then that afternoon, the ex comes up to me, flipping shit, going, how dare you get over our beautiful relationship so quickly?
What?
I saw you talking to that whore. You have
What?
not mourned me enough. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Mourned? Oh, hell no.
It's like, what am I saying? What is wrong with you?
You have not mourned me enough. Wow.
She was she was a girl. That's for sure. But yeah, that was like the only part of that relationship that was crazy. Like, other than that, it was nice. She'd make me brownies and shit too. It was great. And then all of a sudden, she just flips out one day, and I don't know what to do about it. The world is weird, Dama.
It sure is. Your world is weird.
I think it's everybody's world.
True.
She was a girl, he was a boy.
How do you
Must put
mourn a
curse on you if you're
concept?
Tracking these crazies.
Sounds like she wanted to break up as some kind of control tactic and expected you to beg for forgiveness. Yeah, sounds
Probably.
like it.
I just didn't get it. Apparently, I failed the test.
Did not pass the test.
The test I didn't even know I was taking.
It's like girlfriends who contact like these TikTokers or these social influencers to like try and tempt their boyfriends into cheating. It's like a loyalty test.
Oh, those are wild.
Those are regarded.
Very regarded.
Very regarded.
And the only other weird one was I dated a girl at my church. Which, yes, chat, I used to be a good Christian boy, believe it or not.
Shocking.
Yeah, so I was dating a girl in the church, and at the time I was doing my good Christian boy thing, or I was in my good Christian boy phase, where I was like, oh, we're gonna love each other very much, and we're gonna get married, and we're gonna have 1 billion children that are all gonna be good little Christians, and we're gonna do exactly what the church needs us to do, and yada yada yada, and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
And she was definitely like the no sex before marriage type, which again at the time sucked because hormones still like raging, doesn't work. Like But she was, you know how people say like the Christian girls, they're all actually secretly crazy, like with drugs and sex and stuff, but they won't admit it, basically. She was, but like super bipolar about it, right? So she would get very aggressive one day and really, really want something sexual. And then the very next day, she'd be like, that didn't happen. You begged me for that. You wanted that. I never did that on my own. It's like, okay, whatever.
That's weird as hell.
And I should have seen that as a red flag. But at the time, I was just kind of like, doesn't matter, had sex. Sort of deal.
I just had sex.
I think the wackiest one, and I mentioned this before, was we were at a church overnight party, which was definitely not the appropriate place for this.
Oh god.
But everybody was asleep, and we were under a little blanket together, all cozy, comfy cozy. And I fell asleep because I was tired. It was like 2 in the morning. I didn't care. And I woke up with her hands in my pants and her just like enjoying herself, I guess.
No.
So the next morning when I'm a bit more coherent, I bring it up to her. But I kind of bring it up like not in an accusatory way. I bring it up in the horny teenager way of, you know, that was actually really fun. I just, you know, if you ever want to do that again, go for it. Doesn't bother me any. And she flips her shit. And she's like, you forced me to do that in my sleep. You assaulted me in my sleep. I'm like, what? You did that to me. I woke up to that. What are you talking about?
You made me do it. You were whispering it in your sleep. What? Wow.
That's how she was about everything. Which I, again, should have taken as like massive red flags, but I didn't because I'm dumb.
God.
She is the reason I no longer go to church, because when, again, she broke up with me so she could be with another guy.
Wow.
Instead of just like breaking up with me and calling it a day, she told everyone in the church I had forced myself on her. Multiple times. So I just left the church. Never went back.
I don't blame you at all. I believe.
I was like, okay, we can't ever go to that place again.
Jesus fucking Christ.
She was a psycho.
More than that.
Yeah. It's one of those things, like, why can't you just be like, okay, we broke up now? I'm not sure anybody believed her, though. Like, I think everybody thought it was more like a weird middle ground thing going on. I don't know what they thought. It was wild.
That boggles my mind. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, you know, she sucked. Didn't even suck well.
She belongs in jail.
She probably do. But it is far too long out now.
That actually implies she knew it was assault when she did it too. Yeah, probably.
Oh no, 100% she did. But I was dumb teenager, and in dumb teenager world, it's, oh, girlfriend is having fun with you. Just let her do whatever she wants to do. That is unfortunately the way the male mind works at that age.
It's very unfortunate.
It's why I don't date anybody, chat. I just post nude pictures on the internet. It's also why I'm always like a little sus when those VTuber sex pest documents come out.
Yeah.
And almost every time I'm like, I'm not sure how much I believe you.
I mean,
Pictures where
most of those like documents could actually just like solve things in private instead of like making a Google Doc in the first place.
most of them I don't even think are actually bad. It's just like, okay, you two were just flirting with each other and you found out that he was flirting with multiple people. Like, get over it. It's some of them, it's just them realizing that, oh, actually, I wasn't special. Like, yeah,
You weren't
that's right,
the only
you weren't.
one.
Like, I'm sorry, that sucks, but, no, you weren't special.
Fish attracts the crazies. He does, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. It's just the way my world works. Virtual human trafficking is a real problem. I forgot about that, Doc.
Oh, yeah, the fucking virtual human trafficking.
You don't understand, guys. He's a danger. He's virtual human trafficking people.
He didn't let me press the leave call button and forced me to answer the call to another person.
I still love that document because there's so much like, how did you write this? It's up there with the Minecraft trees, I'm not gonna lie.
That entire part of like the virtual human trafficking genuinely pissed me off. It was like, you're doing a disservice to fucking actual human trafficking.
Yeah.
Like, you're just like literally squandering on what is human trafficking by saying that it can be done virtually.
For those of you who don't know, we covered this on one of my Under the Tea podcast streams, but there was it wasn't even like a VTuber, it was a VTuber fan account called like Bay Virus for Heiko Bells, or whatever, however you pronounce her name, the rat one.
Yeah.
And the person was apparently dating them, I guess, and found out that they were flirting with multiple people. So instead of calling them out for that, or just kind of like ignoring it and being like, okay, well, I guess that relationship sucks, it's over, they made a whole call-out document where they accused this person of convincing femboys to come live in their parents' basement in, it was like Sweden or Denmark or something, it was one of those countries, by convincing them to leave the United States, to go to Mexico, to take a plane to their country, which was like Sweden or Denmark or whatever. And keep in mind, the person they're accusing of doing this was like 17.
I think it was 18.
It was like 17 or 18. And they were basically saying that they had enough money to pay for all of these kids to leave America to Mexico and then leave Mexico across the globe to them. And they didn't even own their own house. They were claiming that they were hiding them in their basement under their parents' house, where they were social human trafficking them.
That makes no sense at all.
And then the person just like lied at the end of the document, and they posted a random article from Mexico, and they're like, this is one of the people the Mexican police have confirmed is missing in relation to the Bay virus. And I looked it up, and there was an update on the bottom of the article that was like, actually, we found him a week later. Turns out he just has very severe mental like disability, and his parents had recently moved, and he was so overwhelmed by being in a new area because of his severe mental disability, he tried to make his way back home. And he ended up just getting lost and all over the place, because obviously he didn't really know what he was doing. But no, he was not being social human trafficked. It was just a very unfortunate situation with somebody who got away from their caregivers. They never updated it, by the way. It was still at the bottom of the article last I checked.
How does one even make that connection?
I think they just found like a random article and they're like, okay, we're just gonna say it's them. Cause like, yeah, you're right. Like, what even is the connection? How did you pick that out?
And like another thing is like, how would anyone be able to leave the US, go to Mexico specifically, and then go to Denmark or Sweden? You need a passport. You need a valid passport. And especially if you're like underage.
To Denmark or Sweden,
like especially if you're underage, like they're probably gonna stop you. They're gonna be like, hey, where are your parents? Your parents say you could do this? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a whole lot of checks before you could even leave the United States even.
Yeah. And it's like, at that point, I don't understand why, like, just leave from the United States. It didn't make any sense. It was very funny, though.
It makes no sense. Illegally? Yeah, but how would you get into that illegally? Like, not only do you have to go to Mexico, you have to get on a plane. Like, you can't get on the plane illegally. They stop you from doing that most of the time.
Yeah.
And like, if there was like enough cases or occurrences, oh, these random kids are like coming to Mexico, that would be a national headline. Like 100%. People would talk about that. That wouldn't just be, just dumb kids trying to go to Sweden.
And then chat, that was up there with the Minecraft trees.
Which didn't understand the Minecraft trees.
So the Minecraft trees were TFM Johnny, who is a VR chat streamer, and he had an underage girl in his circle that he paid, or she did it for free, to pretend to be his daughter on VR chat. So that we're already on a couple different levels here. And believe it or not, the call-out document is not about him. He's the one that made the call-out document, and he willingly offered up the information that the girl that he was alleging to be groomed was his VR chat minor pretend daughter. Don't know why he offered all that information up like willingly, but whatever. And he was accusing another guy that was in their circle of trying to groom her by not liking her. So I don't...
What?
Again, don't really know how we're getting this. And some of his evidence included the guy getting very upset when she was in their circle. And I don't know if he said he didn't realize like what he was saying because he's just that stupid, or he genuinely thought like nobody would make the connection between these two things. But he would constantly say, I have a problem with the guy, and then here is why I think he has a problem with the girl. And back to back, he said, I have a problem with the guy because me and my friends would be talking about very sexual stuff in a private instance, and he would come in and rant about how we shouldn't do that. And then he followed that up with, also, he was very mean to the minor and would get upset when she was in our company for seemingly no reason. And it's like, do you not see the connection that you accidentally just made here? That the guy is getting upset with you for being overtly sexual, and then the guy is being upset that the minor is hanging out with you. Maybe you're being overtly sexual while the minor is around. That would be a valid reason he would be upset.
Yeah.
And then the ultimate, the climax of Johnny's article calling this guy out was that he was bullying her in Minecraft by planting trees on her builds.
Wow.
I was like, what the fuck are you on? I have no idea what happened with Johnny. His entire document, I came away with thinking that he's just a creep. And nobody else seemed to care, so it's kind of whatever, I guess.
I mean,
It's one of those things, there's only like so much I can do.
I guess he is a creep.
I mean, I really think he is, but... It's very difficult to explain, chat. The guy is wacky. Like, people can whine about Under the Tea all the time, but some of the people whose documents we covered in the past, like, probably needed somebody to cover them. Like, let's be real here.
Yeah.
And then everybody gets upset that we covered it.
Oh, my F list didn't save and it logged me out. I lost progress.
I'm sorry, Dahmers.
I'll do it another time. Too distraught.
Would you like to tell the people about your F list?
I mean, I barely even
was there
got into
anything
like
on
a
it
portion
that,
of it.
Was there anything on it that like stood out to you as like this speaks to my soul?
A lot of things I just said no and maybe too.
So you're over here making an F list and you're not even like accepting anything?
There were some things I said like yes, but like there was only like one favorite, which was like femboys.
Fair.
But like it logged me out, so I didn't get to press save. So all of that is gone.
Now it's Adama's turn to tell a story.
I don't know if I have any stories. I need like a theme or something.
A theme?
Yeah.
The theme is Dama's life.
My life. Man.
Come on, Dama, the chat needs to hear it. You gotta have something in there.
I mean, I do, but a lot of it is like stories from when I was groomed. I don't know if people want to hear that. I don't know if people want to hear that.
Oh, come on, me and Lumi tell stories about when we were groomed all the time.
There was like this guy that like, I don't know. I used to be in like this friend group that has then since like long departed. Like everyone has either like blocked each other, just like left. And there was this girl that I don't even know if we're still friends anymore, but
We might be friends, I don't know.
they might be friends, I don't know.
Fuck that bitch.
She dated this guy who was like British or something like that, and he was like, he's either like a security.
I see why you're not friends anymore.
It was like British, or he was British. I didn't know if he was like a truck driver or a security guard. There's like two different like jobs, but he was dating like this girl. Not the Brits. And when I was unfortunately a young person on the internet, on the unmonitored internet. He really took a strange liking to me, which is, you know, of course, how all grooming stories start.
Yeah, a little bit.
And like at first, like we were just like friends, and then he started just like upright flirting with me, and then it escalated into like video calls, and those would get, unfortunately, not safe for work.
Obviously.
And he had very strange requests of young me, which are gross.
And did you fulfill the request?
No. I was too insecure about, like, you know, my own self-image, so I didn't do them. And then, like, I remember once, I joked about telling the police on him, and he said, "No, baby, please, don't call the police on me." I was like, looking back, it's like, oh god. Baby, please don't.
Yeah, no, that would be a red flag.
Don't tell the police on me. You wouldn't do that, right? And then younger me was like, I would never. When a lot of people should be in jail.
You know, I'd want to say that you were just exceptionally dumb kid.
Pretty much.
But I've watched a lot of like the pedo expose content before.
Yeah.
And a lot of them unironically do that, where they pull the, oh, you wouldn't call the police on your Discord daddy, would you? Like every single one of them do. And every single time, like, the kid's like, oh yeah, no, I wouldn't, I love you. It's like, why are you saying it out loud? Like, you're just openly saying, like, yeah, I'm grooming you.
It's like,
and the police would get me in trouble if they found out.
It's like,
and
literally.
every kid's like, oh yeah, no, that's fine.
Like, literally, looking back, like, as an adult, I was like, oh, there were so many fucked up things that, like, back then, it's like, oh, it's normal. Yeah, I guess it's normal for, like, you know, older men to, like, take a weird interest to me. It's fine. It wasn't fine.
And mention that it's illegal and that I shouldn't tell the police about it. Because they would get in trouble.
Because they would get in trouble. Like, it was fine. I was like, no, it wasn't fine. I've since then tried to not remember a lot of things that happened.
No, that's fair. I think me and Lumi just like keep it in the back of our minds.
I mean, it's still in the back of my mind, but like I try not to think about it. Cause like otherwise I'll just like sit there and be like, why was I so dumb as like a teenager? Why was I like literally that stupid? Like you were literally taught internet safety and you just let shit happen.
Well, because we all think we're smarter than we are when we're kids.
Yeah.
Like, I do internet... When I was talking to, like, adults on, Second Life, every single time I was like, I'm not gonna get groomed because I know what I'm doing.
It's like, it would never happen to me. I know everything. I did not. I let shit slide. I have candy, Dama, come here! No! What kind of candy?
Don't understand, chat. I'm very mature for my age. I would never get groomed.
What kind of candy? It's a chocolate.
Better be Snickers.
It better be chocolate. Do you have Almond Joy?
One of those Swiss rolls.
Imagine him saying this. Don't tell the police. Ooh woo. Unironically, he did do that. That's why. Okay. Since
wooed
then,
you?
yeah,
And
kinda.
you didn't break up with him immediately?
No, it was on Discord, so that was already
Ew.
that was already the fucking set precedence there. I have every kind possible get in the van.
You don't understand, chat. I have all the candy.
Like, that's why, like, since then I have like this weird aversion to anyone who sounds British.
No, that's just normal.
But mine is like really I don't even know how to describe it. It's like the moment I hear like a British or like even an Australian voice, I get like really tense. Like it immediately sets off my fight or flight.
Now the Aussies are catching strays from you.
Yeah, because the guy who shat himself was Australian. And I was also young.
I didn't mention this because I didn't think it was relevant, but the psychic girl that claimed she was a Fuda was Australian.
Damn fucking Australians.
I think it had the opposite effect on me because I just think Australian accents are hot now.
I just have an aversion to anything British and Australian. I tense up really bad.
It's always the Australians, chat. Beware the Aussies.
Where are the Aussies? Oh my
Someone's gonna
goodness.
get mad at me and say it's Aussie.
Aussie.
Fuck, I live there. Well, all you need to know is you will never have a chance with Dama.
Oh my god.
You have a non-zero chance with me.
I fucking like, especially with the Australian guy that I had unfortunate e-sex with. In my dumb mind I was like, yeah, I'm gonna move to fucking Australia. And I was like, I really don't want to live there. There's spiders there. They have like so many dangerous things there. But like, stupid me is like, oh, I guess maybe one day I'll move to Australia, maybe.
Dama must be afraid of the crocodile hunter.
Who?
Crocodile hunter, Steve Irwin.
Oh, no. He's fine.
Yeah, Dama would fuck him.
I would.
He's still on the table.
But it's a very, like, distinct British and Australian accent. Like, it has to be all in the tone. It was very specific voices. Dangerous indeed. Very dangerous. King Spirit is there? True.
Queen Spirit.
Queen Spirit. We have all the candy to the power of infinity. Nuh-uh.
Dama the Black Oz, her cross is right side up in Australia. Spiders aren't so bad if you don't live in rural areas. They're just big and leave a mess sometimes.
I found a baby spider in my house. It was in my kitchen like 3 days ago. So gross.
I'm fine with what do you call it? Jumping spiders. What?
I'm not good with bugs. I hate bugs.
Jumping spiders are cute though.
No.
Have you ever seen them up close?
No, I don't want to.
They look like little puppies.
No.
They're adorable, Dama. Such a baby.
I am a baby. The moment I see a cockroach, I freeze up and I will barricade my room.
Yeah, but cockroaches are nasty.
Yeah. So are spiders.
Not jumping ones. You just haven't met the right spider for you, Dama.
I'm not meeting the correct spider.
Exactly. I think chat would agree with me. Come to the conclusion that moths are cute, butterflies are horrifying. Moths are super cute.
Some moths are cute.
Especially like poodle moths. You've seen a poodle moth before, right?
I don't think so.
Here, let me find a picture so I can show you and I can show chat, because poodle moths are adorable. I have to find the right one because there's a picture that always gets shared as a poodle moth, and it's actually just somebody that made like a plushie.
Never gonna go to Australia. Everything there, including the plants, won't take your life. True.
Okay, here, Dama, I will share screen.
Okay.
And I can show chat.
Okay, those are cute. That's cute.
Let's see, where is... No, no, no. There we go. Let's show it right. Review. Chat, this is a poodle moth. I'll pull it up a little bit so you can see it. Look at him.
It's cute. It's
These
a
are
little
poodle
guy.
moths. These are the ones that make silk. Unfortunately, though, they cannot fly. They're cute little guys, though. Jumping spiders are cool. This is coming from an arachnophobe. They are... Jumping spiders are the only spider I'm okay with. Because they are cute little boys. Here you go, chat. Here's a little jumping spooter. They're friendly little boys.
I'm squishing it with my shoe.
You know, jumping spooters are one of the only spooters that we believe can recognize faces.
It can recognize my face when I squish it.
That's very cruel. Look at him, chat. He's just a cute little boy. He's waving. Jumping spiders unironically will wave at people.
Kinda nasty.
I don't see a problem. I think he's cute.
Still, I'll do. Trolls.
Where is it? So there is a type of jumping spider called a peacock spider. And they do a little dance, and it's very adorable. Is that a fucking AI image? Fuck you. I want the real one.
Look up the Gimpy tree. The fuck is
If
the
you have not
Gimpy
seen one
Gimpy
before,
tree?
this is a peacock spider. It is a type of jumping spider that has like a very colorful butt. And it's only the males, like the same thing with like regular peacocks. The males have a very colorful butt, and they stick out their little arms and they stick their tail up and they do a little dance to try and attract a female mate. I don't know why they use like their middle legs though, instead of like their front or their back. I guess
It's
a
the
support
gay
thing.
spider. That's not nice.
But he just sticks out his little armies and he does a little dance. They're very adorable. Oh, Chad, there's a reason that even like arachnophobes are kind of fine with jumping spiders. Oh, please tell me this is a real peacock spider. He's so cute, he's got a little mask.
I do not like him.
I like jumping spiders, they're adorable. Look, they're so tiny, they can't hurt you. They're fingernail sized.
I'm still squishing it with my shoe.
Oh, chat, for all those peacock spider enjoyers out there, this is apparently a new variant they have found recently. He's got a little blue mask and he's got like little stripies on him. He's an adorable little guy.
Oh well.
He doesn't puff out his tail though, he just does the arm thing. I don't think he has like a colorful tail. I think he's just a little dude. I love spiders. Not all spiders, just jumping spiders. I told you before, right, that I was playing a game called Grounded?
Yeah.
Because everyone kept telling me it was like so good and so amazing.
Yeah.
And one of the first spiders you meet is an orb weaver. I hate orb weavers. So I live in a climate where there are a lot of orb weavers, and even though their webs are kind of cool, they're just like horrifying looking.
I tried Grounded. I couldn't get into it.
Couldn't get into the spiders.
I couldn't get to the game at all.
It's as far as I could tell, it's like one-player Rust. Thoughts on the daddy longleg spider? I found out it's technically not a spider. It has like it's a different branch of insect. I forget exactly like which one though. I'm kind of whatever on granddaddy longlegs though, because they're very boring looking.
The Gimpy tree is also known as the Terminate Yourself tree.
Oh, is that the Australian tree where if you touch it, it's very painful and you start dying?
I guess. I've never seen it before.
I know there's a tree that like you're not supposed to touch it because it has like these micro-sized spines on it, and it's just extreme pain if you do. Grounded can be 4-player. Yeah, but like when I say like 1-player Rust, I mean like because the point of Rust is you're fighting other players, and the point of Grounded is like jolly cooperation. Which I honestly prefer the Grounded method better.
Neurotoxin causes immense pain so bad it causes both humans and animals to terminate themselves. Damn.
Reminds me of the boner death spider.
Oh.
Have you never heard of the boner death spider?
No.
It is an African spider. I believe it's called an orb weaver. And it is known as the boner death spider because for some reason, if it bites you, it gives you a multi-hour, extremely painful boner, and then you just die.
Way to go out. Who needs hospice care when you have a spider like that? Just have one good last ride.
Well, I mean, apparently it's very painful, so it's not really a good last ride.
Still a way to go out.
It's a Brazilian spider, thank you. Brazilian wandering spider.
Come to
Thanks.
Brazil.
They're the reason you don't go to Brazil. But yeah, it's you get like a very painful boner and then you die.
Man.
Unironically, they were experimenting with its venom to try and treat erectile dysfunction.
I mean, not horrible.
Oh, so this is like a small side tangent, right?
Yeah.
But because you always hear when people are talking about, like, oh, science is just so like man-focused. That's why we don't have as much research on periods, but we have Viagra for erectile dysfunction. And it always kind of gets on my nerves when I hear somebody say that, because we discovered Viagra by accident. Like, it wasn't an intentional thing. They were trying to come up with a medication for heart problems. So they were trying to find ways to get like your blood pumping again, basically. And turns out if you get your blood pumping a lot more, you're gonna get a pop-up boner. So they just kind of stumbled ass end into it.
I thought Viagra worked on women too.
I don't know how well it works on women. There's a possibility, I guess, yeah.
It's like there's like a trend of like I guess couple channels like pranking their partner by like slipping Viagra into a drink. Unless those were like all probably fake.
They're probably fake, and you probably shouldn't slip stuff into your partner's drink as a joke. Helps with heart regulation, like penicillin. It was a mistake. Yeah.
There was once an admiral who wiped his ass with one of the Gimpy Gimpy leaps. Damn, he must have had a rough time.
Tis the way of the world, Dama.
I should try it. No!
Pulmonary hypertension, and yes, it also works on women with pulmonary hypertension. Fair. To be fair to me, Chad, I don't know much about medical anything. It's out of my wheelhouse a little bit. Viagra is dangerous. Wrong dosage can cause the veins to rip and cause heart failure. That sounds delightful.
That sounds wonderful.
So, you know, Viagra can cause your veins to rip open? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what? I'll have erectile dysfunction. I'll live with it. You know, I can't be that
Speaking
bad.
of erectile dysfunction, I swear there was like, I don't know where I like, I'm pretty sure I watched a video, but I don't remember where it was from. I swear there's like this, the surgery you can have to like just, you basically put like, like a pump, but like it's in your balls, and you just gotta pump your balls to inflate your dick. I swear that is a medical surgery, but I don't remember where the fuck I heard about it. Unless I just like fever dreamed it. But I swear it's a
If you're
thing.
talking about the guys that pump silicone in their balls to get giant balls, that was because it was in the news because it was some weird sex cult, and one of the members died because his balls busted.
I don't think it was an injection. I think it was like specifically to treat ED. Like if you couldn't get it up, they'd like rearrange something or like put in something that is like a pump and you can get it up.
Chat is saying that is not real, Dama.
I swore it was real. I just don't remember the source. I don't remember where I heard it.
Here, I don't know if I can show it on stream, but I do want to see if I can find the picture for you, Dama.
Okay.
No, not the video. Continue without supporting us. Yeah, I don't care about you.
Yeah.
Oh, do they not have a picture of it? This is the guy that died, though, I think.
He looks like someone who would inflate his balls. Good lord.
Yeah, you look at this and tell me this isn't a gay sex cult.
I don't know about cult, but they're all having gay sex. Those are bears. Good fucking lord! And I thought I've seen some pretty big balls. Good fucking lord, what the hell? Those are uncomfortably huge. I don't like those.
Yeah, it's just it's a weird sex cult that just like inflates their balls.
Why? Why?
But yeah, this is the group of guys.
Oh yeah, they're all fruity.
1000%. I
You
mean,
know,
look at it.
implants? It may have been that. Implants.
Yeah, they got like silicone implants in their balls to make them giant for some reason. I'm sorry, chat. You can't show it on stream. I'm not risking that one. If you
Let us see them too. No.
If you want to see them, just what I googled that immediately popped it up is sex cult silicone balls, and there'll be like a million articles about them.
But yeah, like I swear that was an operation where you could just like implant. It was like an implant, maybe. You could just like inflate your dick.
No, if you want to do that, Dama, I will support you in whatever you're.
No, not me. It's like I tried to like look it up, and I think I found like one guy who referenced it, but other than that, I couldn't find anything else. Your balls are larger than normal. Seek medical attention. Exactly.
Unless you want them that way.
Men, have you checked your balls lately? Are they okay? Do you feel any lumps?
Just give them a little fondle. Make sure you don't have cancer.
Ladies, have you checked your breasts lately? Can I check them for you?
Oh, don't worry, ma'am. I am a doctor.
Don't worry, ma'am. I am a certified doctor.
I always remember the t-shirts that everybody was wearing for a while that just said FBI, Federal Booby Inspector.
I need that shirt.
Ma'am, I'm with a special branch of the government.
The FBI?
Yeah. I'm gonna need to check them titties.
They look fine, just a bit hairy. Good to know.
Please drop your shirt and cough, ma'am. God, the early internet was a wild place.
Good lord, yeah.
Oh, I should check and see if my food is here.
You ordered food?
I did, I'm hungry.
I order food
My
soon.
food is apparently here.
Yippee!
I will return momentarily, chat. Please be entertained by Dama.
I
Dama is going to tell you a story now.
Stop! Oh, why would you put me on the spot like that? I don't have any stories. What kind of story do we want to hear, chat? Give them a big squeeze. That was a bedtime story. Your message went to the void? Sag. Scary story. I swear that was a book. Did anyone else have like book fairs at their schools? Where you could like buy a whole bunch of books and stuff like that. That was fun. TJ, let me check my YouTube studio and see if your message was hidden. Let me see. It could just be YouTube filter though. YouTube filter kinda dumb. Yeah, your message got held for review. It's funny. What just popped up on my thing? The fuck was that? Tell me when my dad's coming home from the store. I think your dad's gonna come home in about 20 years. We're getting an issue of Shonen Jump at my middle school book fair. I don't think whenever we'd have like a book fair, I don't think anime or even manga was even there. Would've been awesome if there was though. I probably would have actually gotten into like manga reading. Saw that pop up too. I don't know what that was. I think that was like someone subscribing, I think. Even though they're not supposed to be notifications for that. Are you single? No, I am not. Let Mizu leave to get to milk. He's getting his food. He's wiggling around though.
I'm back. Dama tell you guys a good story.
I didn't tell a story, but we started a conversation about book fairs.
Oh, like the old school book fairs?
Yeah, I asked if anybody had book fair at their school.
We didn't have it after school. It was during school, and we would do it like a week every 2 or 3 months. We didn't have. So I saw somebody in chat mention theirs had manga. We didn't have manga in ours.
It would have been cool if mine had manga.
We had. I know the one I always looked out for was Magic Treehouse books.
I didn't kind of get into Magic Treehouse. But I liked the series with, it had rats in it. I still have some of their books. What? What's funny?
Nothing.
What's funny?
Nothing.
Now I feel like I need to know.
She told us about you, Mizu. There's nothing Dama can tell you about me that I haven't told you myself. I am an open book, chap.
I was born into Happy Tree Friends. I didn't even hear about Happy Tree Friends until like 2 years ago. Until someone told me about it. I had no idea it was a thing.
Oh, the cute little forest critters killing each other?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I watched like, I think, an episode or two. And,
they were not for me.
Cause, someone showed it to me. I was like, what the fuck?
Is this true? We even know you may be a father. Open book, chat.
Earlier.
Open book. Well, chat, as long as I'm an open book, I can never end up like Gunpei.
How'd you meet Mizu? I think...
I called her a slur. It turned
No.
her on so much she insisted we stream together.
No. I think we just followed each other on Twitter, and then like you slid into my DMs.
In that way, chat, yes.
I'm pretty sure it's like one of the accounts that you had suspended too.
It is exactly what you're thinking, chap.
What are you talking?
Dama was supposed to be the very first entry on my sex pest list.
The very first.
Slurs are hot.
Unironically, you know, it depends on the person, but I wouldn't mind like being called a slur during sex. Only certain people.
Male VTuber moment. See, chat, the difference is I'm actually hot. So it's that meme, flirting versus harassment. When I do it, it's flirting.
If you do it, we're calling HR. Like Gunpei? Oh no. You see, the difference is I don't do GFE. I think GFE is kind of weird.
Like Gunpei, so we covered Gunpei on stream last night, chap, and she is a girlfriend experience VTuber, and turns out she has a boyfriend, so blew up in her face, and her fans are rebelling and doing massive chargebacks.
Chargeback is kind of an asshole move.
Oh no, the chargeback is an asshole move, but she knew that was coming. That's why she never told anybody.
She probably didn't think that they'd be mad, or she probably didn't even think that, you know,
Oh, she knew they'd
she'd
be
be
mad.
exposed, though.
She might have thought it was gonna get exposed. She knew they'd be mad, though.
I think she's still on, what, like her OF or Fansly or whatever?
It's still active, or it's still up. I don't know if she's posting anything to it.
He's just listening to her TM's called her slur.
Exactly, chat.
Let's see, I should check my Twitter DMs. I think it was, the account you recently had unbanned.
It might have been.
Because then, like, by
the one I'm
that...
just posting nude photos on.
Yeah. Because I think also, like, by the time we, like, just started talking was, like, a round of people saying that everyone should unfollow you and, like, report you.
They should. I'm a bad person.
Let me see.
Some might even say the worst. She knew GFE creates parasocial like nobody business. Yeah, no, she definitely knew. I think she was dumb to like talk about it openly with one of her fans. Because she had to know eventually they were gonna like get upset about it and release it.
Yeah. Okay, I found it. It was on your other account. That is where you first messaged me.
Surprised I messaged you first.
Yeah, you fucking messaged me first. I was like, oh.
Must have already been on that sex pest grind.
It's like, you messaged me and you thought I was a femboy, which, like, honestly, I feel like that's a compliment. Because I kept befriending a lot of VTubers who were femboys. I think someone blocked me over that, too. I'm just saying I like femboys. Like,
It
the
might have
weirdest thing
been
to block
because
over.
You did have like a bunch of other femboys that were starting to follow you, so I was kind of like, oh yeah, that's their deal. And it turns out it was not in fact your deal. Thought it was Akko that you said got named specifically in a recent tweet. That's a different situation, chat. Also, that wasn't necessarily too recent. It was just a situation I thought was super funny. Because I used this model, and somebody had made a tweet that's like, there's a disgusting lolicon on that Under the Tea show.
It's Akko.
Somebody is like, who is it? And they're like, it's Akko. It's like, have you seen me?
It's like, I don't even know how you could deduce, like, out of the three of you, Akko being the lolicon.
Yeah. But they can actually, like, physically see me on the show, and it's like, I'm sorry you looked at me and you deduced that Akko was the lolicon? Would you like to explain your reasoning? I don't follow, like, the logic of some of these antis.
Antis never have good logic.
They stupid.
People get so pissed off when it comes to lollies, it's hilarious. I know, right?
All they see is the color blue. Apparently.
Wasn't there like a massive list made of like active lolly VTubers and people who have interacted with lolly VTubers?
Sorry,
I think
what?
there was. I saw it because like Akuma Miko like commented about it. There's like this list, but it's like a screenshot of of like everyone's profile picture, and you kind of like zoom in to find these people. It's like, who the hell is doing all that?
It's my understanding the guy that made the list is an actual pedophile who gets very upset with like lolicons.
In many such cases.
I have not cared to like look through the list. However, I am going to assume I'm just not on it. Because every time one of these lists get made, I'm just not on it for some reason. And then I'll have some people show up to my DMs and like, you're like such a big voice in the lolicon Twitter community. It's like, you wouldn't think so, apparently, because every time one of these things happen, everybody ignores me.
They only know you by such name of the blue one.
La blue one.
La blue one.
It's just one of those things, like, I don't get it. The true lolicons are never in the list. I mean, a little bit. Because, like, they have Akuma Miko in there, and while Akuma Miko is, like, fine with lollies, she's never been, like, posting a lot of lolicon stuff. I think they always put Fate CEO on it, even though I'm pretty sure he's gone now. Which is, again, just, like, kind of funny. Mizu, are you a Shota or a Lolly? I'm a Shota.
Very based.
Lolly Kami-song escaping containment forever ago was amusing. Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah.
And everybody
One
was
guy.
coping so hard about it.
That one guy's like, it's actually a song against the lolicons.
They're just too dumb to get it.
They just don't understand.
It was so funny watching some of them. Because all they're doing is they're trying to cope liking it. I'm a Shota that looks like a lolly. I don't look like a lolly. I'm a very masculine man.
Yeah, your wide hips. And your long hair, very masculine.
My wide birthing hips.
Wide birthing hips. Hello, Galileo. Hi. The fish is a trap. You can't say that. That's offensive.
That's a racist term, chat.
Trap is a slur.
Besides, I'm not a trap. You can go see it on my Fansly. Very masculine.
Very masculine. Even comes with femboy socks.
Everybody loves femboy socks. They're comfortable.
I want to get thigh highs. I don't know if they fit on my thighs though.
They probably would. They'd be fine. I'm a masculine man is the audio cue for Mizu's balloon toggle. People are always free to put in the bits for it on Twitch.
And then
Here,
I will be there to pop them.
Here you go, chat. I'll give it to you anyways. Wait, did it not? What?
Happy Femboy Friday. Happy Femboy Friday.
Wait, is the button broken?
Probably.
Why is the button broken?
What have you done?
Oh, I think I know what the problem is. There you go.
His are much bigger than mine.
Damn right. I paid good money for these. Yeah, I'm losing my voice. So Dama,
Yeah.
if you only had like one specific fetish to name, what would it be?
To name?
What is your ultimate kink? The class wants to know.
Oh god. I don't know. I don't know.
There must be something you return to.
Maybe denial.
Yeah, you seem like somebody into that.
What does that mean?
It means what it means.
What does it mean?
I don't know, you're the one that said you're into it.
Oh, by Lolly.
I don't believe in Opie Lolly chat. I believe it's heresy.
I want to turn my goat lolly into an opie lolly. Just so I have an excuse to test out booba on a model. Because all my models are flat.
Here, you want something like specific, right? So for some reason, I keep coming back to those shoplifter videos. You know the one?
Is it the gas station one?
No, just the security guard catches the shoplifter ones.
Oh. I don't
Certainly,
think I've
you know
seen
what I
those.
mean.
I don't think so.
For obvious reasons, I would not be able to show it on stream. But I could show it for Dama.
It's like when I heard like the shoplifter, I thought of like the ones from the gas station.
These. You've never seen the shoplifter one? It's always the same thing. Somebody gets caught shoplifting. It's like, I could call the police on you, or
I need a racist girlfriend. I hope you find one day, Galileo. I hope you find your racist Gia.
these ones down there.
Oh, what? Oh! I wasn't expecting. Oh. I just thought
What
you
do
talked about YouTube videos, not those.
Yes, I have a fetish for just shoplifting. Just watching
didn't think
somebody go into Walmart and steal shit.
I didn't think they were those ones. Oh, well, in that case, for a while I had like a doctor fetish.
Doctor.
Yeah, but like I needed it to be real. I want like the secret recordings. Not, I needed like the real shit, not the fake acting.
I'm never gonna get over the fact you know, I was talking about just actual shoplifting.
I thought you were talking about like a YouTube video. Not that.
Kleptomania NTR.
Doctor Who fetish. Are you like people stealing things, Ayako?
Yeah, apparently Dama has some very interesting fetishes.
Oh, yeah. Should we take the BDSM test? Oh, since we're on the topic of fetishes.
Do you want to take the BDSM test and show the class your results?
Sure.
Because last time I did it, I came out to like almost completely vanilla.
Oh my god.
It was like, I forget exactly what it was, but it was like vanilla, it was like vanilla, monogamous, rope bunny. You know, the normal stuff.
Normal stuff.
And ironically, I've seen a porno about kleptomania NTR. What would that even be?
Maybe you derive pleasure from stealing stuff.
We're gonna see what Dama comes up with in the BDSM test. The people need to know, Dama.
Should I take the short test or the long test?
You probably want to do the short one.
Okay.
The long one is for people that are like proper into BDSM. which is not many people, honestly. The girl steals something while she was with her BF, and the security guard bangs her while the BF is watching. Oh, I've seen a couple of those. I think my favorite is the security guard catches a stepmom and her 3 stepsons, and then they just gangbang her. Very appropriate stream topic. It's okay though, Dama wanted to talk about this. Because they're a slut.
I mean, our first episode, we're going into very...
Technically the second.
Whatever. We're going into very deep, interesting topics.
It's necessary for the content. I have a sneeze.
Bless you.
Thank you. Slot appreciation stream?
Slot appreciation.
Do you mean slut appreciation?
Oh, we mean slot.
I don't believe in gambling, chat. It's bad for you. Don't gamble.
Goomba.
What? Are you Goomba-ing? Is that your fetish? Dama has a Goomba fetish.
I do not.
No, it's okay.
Do you want me to screen share the test?
Do it.
Okay.
We're gonna find out how much of a pervert Dama is.
Not a schmervert.
Oh, you definitely are. Absolute slut material. Oh, you hadn't even started yet?
No.
Well, Dama does this.
Welcome back, TJ.
Are you fine if I screen share this, Dama?
If you want. I wasn't gonna show it on my side yet. I was just gonna show the results. I mean, I could. Oh.
Hi, Chisoon. You're showing up at the perfect time. We're finding out how much of a degenerate Dama is.
I'll bring it up on my side. I'll just have to crop it.
So people can see your beautiful answers. This is quite the extensive test, by the way, chat. Almost said chess there. I'd be lying to you. Dama doesn't have one.
Wow.
Well, I gotta be careful, Dama. I don't want to, you know, false advertise to the people.
Yeah. See if I can resize this. Sure, that works.
There's a lot Dama wishes they could resize chat.
Wish I was smaller in height.
I wish I was too. I like being cute and short. It's okay, Dama. Some of us love our flat queens.
Thank you.
Guessing red is no and green is yes. Yeah, it's on a scale from...
Yeah, it's on a scale from absolutely disagree, neutral, no opinion, and absolutely agree.
I have taken this test like a million times, chat,
Me
and
too.
I always get about the same answer. I bet Dama gets rope bunny.
It's possible.
Because we all know Dama is a pervert. He's just an absolute degenerate. So Dama, at what time did you learn that you were into BDSM? How'd you find that out?
Being a pervert at a young age. It was back when Google Plus was still a thing. I would lie about my age and roleplay with people.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'd lie about my age and fucking roleplay.
No Discord, Daddy. You don't understand. I'm actually 50. Did you ever have that, like, as a kid, where you were signing up for websites and you'd be like, I want to make sure they really know I'm an adult, and then you'd put your birthday as, like, 1990?
Yeah.
Sounds like a thing a succubus would do. Lie about their age?
Even nowadays, like, if I am absolutely forced to sign up for something, I just randomize everything.
I have my, even from back in the day, my Steam is set to, like, say I'm born in 1990. Found out like I like BSM because I liked to see characters in shows tied up. They always say that like the children's shows are your first awakening. That's why everyone wants to fuck Lola Bunny. I don't know, Dama, do you have any strong opinions on Lola Bunny?
She's hot. I would.
Multiple times or just once to see what it's like?
Multiple times.
Mizu, I did something cool. What did you do? Was it fancy? DM it to you, secret for now. Fair, fair. Oh, I can't open it up yet because I'm sharing Dama's screen. I'll check it a bit. My username kind of demands those thoughts about Lola on occasion. Why? Because you said Bugs Bunny?
Here are my results.
100% switch.
Yeah.
84% dominant. That's a lie. You got switch with majority dominant. That's a lie. Followed by Degrady. I didn't know you were an age player. Learn something new every day. Brat, Daddy, Mommy, Rope Bunny, Little, Brat Tamer. I like how you got 58% vanilla. You got more vanilla than experimentalist. Don't know how that works out.
Just be like that.
What is this 0% non-monogamous? I do feel like that was like a 100% or a 0%. That's kind of like a yes or no question. 14% exhibitionist. Oh no, okay, now I know you lied on that test. 22% voyeur.
What do you mean 22? What do you mean I lied?
I know for a fact you'd be looking at my fans like,
I don't! Unless you send me things, I don't actively look at it.
100% switch, that's cap. Dama is a power bottom.
What?
Yeah, Chad, there's nothing power about that bottom.
Oh, I can't tell me anyone. Shut up, Castle. You wouldn't know. You don't know me. You don't know me.
I know you.
Not enough, apparently.
I knew you a hoe.
I'm not a hoe.
My back. Shit, it was my phone. God.
My back. No, it's my phone.
It's both.
It's both. But yeah, chat, that's my BDSM test.
So chat, now you know that Dama a hoe.
No.
That likes to switch it up.
not what that means.
Sure what it looks like.
We know you enough to know you can't even dominate a pickle jar. Nuh-uh, I can open the pickle jar with ease. I got muscles, chat.
Is there a story behind the pickle jar?
I don't know, that's why someone just brought up a fucking pickle jar.
It sounds like there's a story with the pickle
There
jar.
is no story with the pickle jar.
What did you do to the pickle jar, Dama?
Didn't do anything to a jar.
I don't know. It sounds sus to me.
Oh my god.
I don't believe you.
Wow.
Is she for the streets?
I am not for the streets. I'm
A
a
little
good
bit for the streets.
I'm a good housewife.
A little bit for the streets.
One girl, one pickle. That sounds gross. I do like pickles though.
You do you.
Pickles are tasty.
We don't judge here, Dama.
I didn't do anything with a jar. Someone needs Garrett to open her pickle jar. What the fuck? Shut. That's so fucked up. Leave Garrett alone. He can stay in Astral Chain.
What?
Garrett is a side character from Astral Chain that I finished this week. He had a stupid haircut and chat made fun of him.
Where did the pickle touch you, Dama?
Alright, Bunny, tell me, where did you where did the pickle touch you?
It's okay, you can tell us. I don't know, Dama, where did the pickle touch you?
Nowhere.
Well, it clearly touched you somewhere. Nobody ends up like you and they're normal.
I am normal.
Keep telling yourself that.
My chat knows I'm normal.
Chat, where do you think the pickle touched Dama? Show us on the doll.
Show us on the doll, not the fucking doll.
When did those jokes stop being a thing? The show me on the doll where he touched you? Because for a while that was a joke. Anytime somebody would get like butt hurt, you'd be like, show me on the doll where the Twitter user touched you.
Wow, my own chat's turning against me saying I'm not normal. You guys know I'm normal.
That's highly debatable, but keep going. My bet is right butt cheek. Just the right one. Somebody else said that pickle definitely went inside her. Parentheses, she ate it.
Yeah, I eat the pickles.
You know what, chat? She ate.
She ate. If you're normal, I'm Barack Obama. Well, hello, Mr. President. My fellow Americans, let me be clear. No one who cackles like you is normal. That's fucked up.
We don't need to run a poll, chat. I already know Dama isn't normal.
You know what? Run a poll. Run a poll and ask chat if I'm normal. Because I will 100% say that they will say that I am normal.
No, I've already decided you're not normal. I don't need chat to tell me.
I am normal. Just run a poll here.
But you know, Dama, I think this was a good first little podcast for us.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think we did good. A very...
We got all the sex talk out of it.
We got all the sex talk and the groomer stories.
Yeah, so next time we can have a very normal podcast chat. No more sex. Or maybe we just live stream the porno. Who knows?
No! We don't want to pull a Lumi.
I really forgot she did that.
We don't want to pull a Lumi.
She has very high skill.
Yeah, so we would stream. I have unironically thought about like doing like hentai game streams, but I don't know like where to do it.
Fansly.
Maybe.
You just make one to do those kind of streams. Those are really the only places I can think of other than going to a Pomp, but that's having a bit of an issue lately.
Orange Hub. I wouldn't go to Orange
They allow
Hub.
streaming though. I thought they were just like videos.
They do live streaming
They do?
for cam girls, but I
Oh.
don't know if you could just be a streamer and stream like some not safe for work games.
I mean, you could. There are people that post completely safe for work stuff on there. Like, there's the guy that used to teach people math through it.
Yeah. Isn't there someone teaching like science there too?
Yeah.
Odd places, but it might work.
They're just trying to help the prostitutes get a job.
All right, students, please open up your incognito tab. Go for it.
Please open up your incognito tab and put your cocks down.
Yeah, I've always thought about that because like there are like some games that I wouldn't mind streaming, but they're like really not safe for work. So I'd need to think of another place just for those types of games. But just for you, my chat, I will put up a poll to ask if I am normal.
Remember, chat, say no.
You all know I'm normal.
I know you're not. It's okay to be not normal, Dama.
Food is here, yay!
Well, chat, I think that's a good place to call it. What do you think, Dama?
Yeah.
Thank you all for
Good.
showing up. Hope you all show up next week for the second episode.
Technically the third.
Yeah. Is Dama gonna continue streaming?
Just for a little bit.
Well, then I will redirect to you, and you just have to promise me to remember to redirect to somebody else.
I will.
Actually, Shiroi is streaming. I need to raid into Shiroi. I like to mess up her analytics. Be good for Shiroi, chat.
Be
Remind
good,
her that I'm ruining her analytics.
chat.
Night, everybody.
Good night, guys.
I love ruining her analytics. It's funny. But Dama, enjoy your food.
I will.
That one went much better than last week's, I think.
Hell yeah. I'm still working on the logo as well.
Oh yeah, fair. I know you're still streaming, but how is your viewer retention look?
About like 6 on average, I think.
That's good.
44 views.
Well, Dahmers, have fun with the rest of your stuff.
I
Enjoy your
will.
food, whatever you got.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Alrighty. Really quick chat, I'm gonna grab my food real quick before the bugs get it, so Please give me a small moment to grab my food. Come back. Sorry about that, chat. I picked up my food and then I went to the bathroom. Oh, streams many food runs. Signs of a dedicated streamer. Yeah, I ordered Subway. Usually, I mean, at this time, I don't eat at this time, so I'm probably sadly gonna have to let it, like, go cold and, like, eat when I actually want to. So I like eating at a certain time, so I don't, like, starve in the middle of the night, because that does happen. I do sometimes wake up, like, really hungry, and then I'm just like, damn. Do I get food, or do I just drink water? Yeah, we probably won't go too long. Probably yap for a little bit and then I'll let you guys go, because today was a podcast day, not a normal gaming day. But looks like on the poll, you won't think I'm not fucking normal. Fuck all of you. How dare you all say that I'm not normal? 100% of you say that I am not normal. Chat lies. Chat is nothing but lies. You all know I'm normal. Can't fuck us, we ain't cheap. Why would I fuck chat? Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode for me. Technically this is the second episode of the Sinner's Tide podcast. If you just joined and you missed it, you should be able to rewatch the VOD, both on Twitch and YouTube. On Twitch, I think my streams are gone after like a week or two, I think. So if you ever want to come back to a VOD, you should watch it on YouTube. I'll have them all in a playlist, and I'm hopefully gonna finish the logo soon, so I can actually have a photo and actually like use the podcast feature on YouTube. So it's nice and professional. So then we have a little podcast section on our YouTube channel. Yeah, today's episode was full of some not safe for work topics. such as kinks, dating, and being groomed online. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. You can tell that this podcast is gonna be a definitely an interesting one with such topics we may bring up. And Aryan grandma. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I like doing like these types of streams where I mean, I already am like not a professional VTuber, but like I'm even less professional. I kind of have like a more open air, I guess. Especially if talking about things with a friend. Maybe one day we'll have guests on the podcast too. Maybe. Perhaps. Someone would have to be free. Professional doesn't exist anymore. I mean, professional still exists. If we're like talking about like, you know, a professional indie VTuber and me. If you're talking about like a large indie VTuber compared to me, I am like no professional. I also hope you guys like the background music we have playing. Or at least I have playing. I found it and I really like it. So I have it looping in the background compared to our normal BGMs. I like it. It's nice. Yeah. Pro indies seem who, huh? I think my dyslexia fucked that sentence up. Hold on. Pro indies seem to be too unhinged. Typically you're good. Oh. There's some wild things I'm pretty sure I've spoken about in the past. Maybe. I don't know. That's also the issue. I don't remember things I've said unironically. Like, as a VTuber whose lore is supposed to be that I was erased from history, I have a really bad memory. I can't remember anything from last week. Never go full bow. I mean, Bow's cool. I don't know too much about her. I have seen some of her clips though. What else do I want to talk about? Oh! Yeah, I could bring that up on my own. I'm sure most people have seen the discussion about when Ludwig, I think I pronounced that correctly, did like a VTuber debut, and it was like this back and forth online of should he be allowed, or should he be considered a VTuber or not? Or should we let, like, normies in? I guess I'll give my no one ever asked me on my take, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I have the take that I haven't seen anyone else really talk about, which I don't really care that much. I mean, I do kind of care, but I don't care on the aspect of should we let, like, normies who may or may not respect the culture and the founding pillars, like, should we let them in or not, and will they respect it? My take is more, I feel like if he wanted to go through with his, with, like, the dare to debut and all that, he should have gone with less expensive creators. Like, he could have even gotten a pre-made model and do the whole, like, debut gimmick instead of getting a full custom art, custom rig. Because to me, that feels like a waste of artist resources, especially if someone else wanted to commission those same artists that he did. I feel like from an artist perspective, that is a waste of resources because someone else could have wanted to commission the people that he did. And to do a full-on debut of, like, all these custom things, custom assets, and you're likely not going to use it, I feel like is a waste. I haven't seen other people with that take. And if they have that take, I haven't seen them. I did a whole thing on it, yeah. Isn't Ludwig multi-million though? It's a few grand. Like, the issue for me is not just, like, the money he spent. Mine is also that could have been an artist commission for someone who actually wanted to take VTubing seriously, and rather than just do it for the sake of, oh, I was dared to. Because, like, that's a very expensive dare. Like, I don't remember if he ever said how much he spent, but, like, I'm assuming maybe, like, you know, a couple thousand, a couple grand. If you spend a couple grand, that's a pretty expensive dare. Like, if I was dared to, like, you know, do something like that and I wasn't already, like, a VTuber, I was just, like, a normal flesh streamer, I would have gone with, like, pre-made models and, like, free stuff. Rather than just, like, commission professional artists for something that I'm never going to use again, likely never use again. You also advertise the amazing artists, put money in their pockets. I mean, yeah. No, I don't know. That's been my take out of the whole thing. Mine was less about, like, should normies be allowed or not, and more of it's a waste of resources if you're not gonna use it. Never go full Fillion. I've watched a couple Fillion clips. I mean, she's entertaining, don't get me wrong, but she's too zoomer. As someone who is a zoomer, there's too much zoomer memes, I guess. Or her streams overwhelm me. Like, they overwhelm my senses, so, like, even some clips I, like, kind of cringe at. But I think she's entertaining. Babysitter for zoomers. True. It's like watching her through clips alone have been like very overwhelming for my senses. To be fair, there are a lot of items that are expensive that can be one-time use, like RPGs. Yeah. I feel like my take on that is like, you know, gaming is a very expensive hobby, right? It's like, you know, if you gotta buy a console or a PC and you could buy all those games, but at least you're using it. Like, you're constantly using it rather than like I don't know if Ludwig said if he was gonna use that model every now and then, but I'm under the assumption of it's a one-time use. I feel like, you know, getting a whole gaming setup and buying games is way different than spending thousands of dollars for something you'll never use. Because at least with gaming, you can replay those games. Like for a computer or console, you can keep using it, or you can give it to someone else who will use it. Like a lot of games especially have like a lot of replayability. So I feel like it's a lot different. Oh, that's just my take. I haven't seen many other people's takes other than like, should we gatekeep normies or not? So I did want to like discuss it at some point because I want to see what everyone else thought. Sweet tea is very tasty. If you want to gatekeep normies, it kind of says a precedent some of the streamers want to do. I mean, yeah. I feel like it would go both ways though. It's like of course like there's nuance and like different cases and all that of like, you know, gatekeeping and not gatekeeping. Like, you know, you will, at the end of the day, you will always have people who have no care for, you know, the original space and the original creators and all the pillars that founded it. Like we've seen some people in the VTubing space say that they want to become VTubers, but then want to change a lot of stuff. And then turns out that those people are not great. I go both ways. 2025. I mean, true. I did take that test. Misogynist streamer I watch wants to have a 2D model for a stream. I think that's fine. Gatekeeping a normie turns gatekeeping other individuals. Like, it becomes something bigger and evil. I can see that. I think, like, what most people who are on the side of gatekeeping, of, yes, we should gatekeep, are on the side of look at all these, you know, bad actors who have come in and say that, you know, they want to change the space, we got to exclude certain people. I feel like they're only looking at, you know, the very obvious bad actors who come in. Because, like, I guess, you know, I mean, I don't know, I'd say it depends on why. Like, it's the same reason of, or question of, why do you want to be a streamer? Why do you want to be a VTuber? So it's like that career question of like, why do you want to be a doctor? Why do you want to be a scientist? I guess most things depend on why. It's like, I guess for me, I've always wanted to be a faceless creator. That's just like, you know, how I vibe. It's my personal preference. Like, I will never do face reveal, that type of thing. I don't hate people who do. Just for me, I want to be a faceless creator. And then I discovered VTubing. And then I came across so many cool VTubers and of course my Oshis. So like, I guess that's my part of the reason why I became a VTuber. I don't know. I guess my stance is like if we're actually talking about like, should we gatekeep or not? I don't know. I want to say that there should be nuance, and it really depends on who that person is who wants to come in and why they're doing it. Because I would say that we should not let the people in that just want to do an obvious cash grab, because then, you know, you're just a call-out document in the making. You are a Google Doc or a thread of tweets to be read in the future. It's like, you're giving other people content. Like, whether you like, you know, drama tubers or not, or like drama channels and that type of thing. It's like, if you went into something to obviously do a cash grab, I don't think, you know, I don't think you should have done that. You probably should have put your investments and your time elsewhere if you just only wanted to do that. Content creators should be able to create regardless if it's genuine or cash grab. I don't think we should let the obvious cash grabbers in. I guess we don't have to worry about you doing a cash grab. Yeah. Because I genuinely just like really want to have fun. I know like there's like someone or like some people are like, oh, like if a streamer tells you they just want to have fun, like, I don't know, they don't really see it as a job, whatever. I just generally want to have fun. It's like, if I make some, you know, some money in the making, cool, but it's not everything for me. Like, it does help me a lot. Like, I will always be thankful of, like, you know, any support I get, whether it's like clips, comments, subscribers, donations, members. Like, I appreciate everything. Just like, I feel like we should be wary instead of trying to full-on gatekeep. Like, I think we should be aware of the people that come in, like, you know, newer VTubers, or even just like, you know, content creators in general. You should be wary of people and be wary of the obvious, you know, bad people who have come in and obviously failed at saying that I want to be a creator, but I want to change everything about the space. And, you know, that type of thing. She's putting too much emphasis on being true and honest. You know, some viewers will interpret your... Yeah, I mean... If that's what you think of me, I can't change, you know, I can't change how you think of me, how you see me. But all I care about is, how I want to move forward with the content and the things that I do. Reminds me, I need to look at Streamlabs and see why it keeps bringing up a notification for subscriber. Because it shouldn't do that. Or it can just log me out, that's great too. Because every now and then something keeps popping up and I think it's a alert of a subscriber. I need to turn those off. You know, I swear I already turned them off, but they keep reappearing for some dumb reason. Because they're stupid. It's elsewhere and I don't know what else it's doing. Can I test this? Can you test these things? Test, subscribe. That didn't, well, that didn't help. That didn't help. Enable and then disable. Maybe that'll help. We have members, super chats. Those should be on. So it keeps popping something else up and I don't know what it's triggering. Being genuine can spark creativity though. True. Not gonna lie, if Vtuber respawn, I don't watch you if they are just about the cash. Yeah. I'd say as long as they're doing enough to have viewer retention, I guess they are they are somewhat successful. Yeah. They are somewhat successful. The more I take a sip of my tea, the more my stomach feels incredibly hungry. So I guess I should probably eat my dinner soon. I'm trying to see why. I don't know if it's Streamlabs or Stream Elements popping up. It looked like Streamlabs coming up with a random notification. I don't know what it's doing though. So I have certain things on and off. For YouTube, I have subscribers off. You know, let me check Twitch. It could be Twitch. Log out. Because it's so small that I can't check it. try Twitch this time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Might be Twitch. Apparently I never signed in with Twitch. What? Shouldn't be Twitch then, but I don't know what it's doing. Stop! I don't want to subscribe. Stop! I don't care. Check if it's doing alerts. Stop! Okay, maybe it's not. Because if it's giving me a whole tutorial, it must not be Twitch then. Stop! I don't care. Stop! Stop! Oh my god. Let me just turn off everything having to do with Twitch then. Safe. Then when I properly want to set up Twitch stuff, I will do it the proper way. But for now, I need all of this turned off. That should help, maybe. Too many platforms at once. For my notifications, I have Stream Elements, I have Stream Labs, and Throne. Throne doesn't happen very often, like, if at all. We used to get a lot of Throne gifts. So I set it up, notifications. Yeah, I use a mixture of Stream Elements and Stream Labs for all my notifications. Stream Labs has a lot more like variety to it, although like for gifted members it like fucks up because I have a customs thing set up for that, but it keeps defaulting to the normal gift notification. I don't know what it's doing. I even set up a certain variant, but it doesn't want to work. So whatever. Maybe I need to look more into it and see what's wrong with the variant. But it's supposed to activate whenever there's like one gift or more. I don't know if I need to set up more variants for it. Yeah, let me check on the poll because we're probably gonna end it soon. 67 of you on YouTube say that I am not normal. That 67% is all lies. You all know I'm normal. I'm ending the poll. Fuck. How dare you all say I'm not normal? 33 said yes. Thank you to my 33%. I love you dearly. Thank you to my 33% of you that thinks I'm normal. That's why you should give your Maz a salary. I pay my mods in affection. Isn't that right, Castle? Isn't that right, Castle? See, my mod castle is always paid every day in affection. Hell no. Don't you lie to the people. I give him daily affirmations of reminding him that he's a racist. I remind him every day. I pay my mods in cursing them out every day. She seems normal. So far, I'm new. See? Twitch thinks I'm normal. She gives us daily suffering. I do not. You won't show up willingly. You won't show up willingly. And we have fun together. It's like when me and Castle, we played Overcooked. We played Overcooked and we had so much fun, except for the final boss. Or like when we all played Content Warning. And everyone left me. I take care of my mods. My mods love me. You know, even if they deny it, they love me. Yeah, I think it was probably Twitch notifications, so hope, crossing my fingers that it's fixed. But, yeah. I think I'm ready to chow down on my food, so let me see who I can raid you all out to. Who is live? Who is up yapping? Ooh, Nyanya Banana. Yeah, I'll send you to Nyanya Banana. I like her. She's cute. I found Nyanya very randomly too. She's cute. I can pull up her stream so I can say hi to her. And then, let me see, what does Twitch look like? I usually don't raid out on Twitch. It's pretty rare if I do. I don't remember who that is. No, I should go by following. There we go. Dum 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 dum. It's Venny's birthday week. You know, I'll send you guys to Venny. Alright. We're rating out a chow down on my dinner. But I hope you all had a amazing day today. Thank you for your support. As always, means a lot to me. Tomorrow, Saturday, members, remember we have Harry Potter night. Yay! We're watching the 6th movie. I think it's Half-Blood Brotherhood? I probably butchered it a lot. I don't remember. It's like Half-Blood something or Half-Brother something. Harry Potter? Yeah, For members, we have been watching Harry Potter in the Discord. Half-Blood Prince? There it is, whatever. You know what I meant, stupid. But, yeah. Members, we've been watching Harry Potter live in the Discord, so consider becoming a member on YouTube if you would like to join in. Stupid. I'm not stupid! Yeah, we're doing that tomorrow, and then I will, as always, I will have next week's schedule up on Sunday. Usually, for YouTube, I post the schedule at like 12, so you will definitely see the schedule on YouTube earlier than you will on Twitter, because on Twitter, I don't schedule post, because schedule post is like really bad on Twitter. Yeah. Saturday night is Harry Potter, members only, and then I will have the brand new week schedule up on Sunday. If there's anything you'd like to see me play or do, feel free to leave a comment. Join the Discord if you're 18 and older. We'd love to have you there. We need to start back up like community nights and stuff. I'll see what I can do. But yeah, I'm gonna head out, enjoy my dinner. I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and I will see you all on Tuesday. Good night, everyone!